So this will be the first video on my channel. This will be the first trip on the bike. This will be the first time I go camping by myself. Be the first time in this tent. The first time on this mattress. Yeah, a lot of firsts. Leaving at lunchtime, mildly dehydrated. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We could end up dead on a forestry road somewhere. Could have a lot of fun. Let's hit the track. So, starting this trip in Oakey. It's a pretty nice little town, really. Used to have a few troubles, bit of a bad reputation. That's sort of all gone now. It's a quite little place to live. It's not far out of Toowoomba. The housing's a hell of a lot cheaper than Toowoomba, but it's starting to move that way, so it was a good option. It's starting to look like one anymore. I've been planning this trip for a little while. When I say a little while, a week. I like to do things a bit impulsively. It usually works out. That's part of the fun of it. Heading out to a little place called Gills Weir, out near Miles. A few mates are camped out there, reckon it's a really nice little spot. Look, why the hell not? It's close, relatively speaking. Been around the territory a bit. I know the area reasonably well. Forestry tracks I'll be taking today, I do not know. This is going to be the fun bit. Hopefully not going to push it too much. I have come off before in the past when I had my Africa twin and it really bloody hurt. Lifting that big bugger when I had 3 broken ribs, I very nearly didn't. Not going to do that today. Not going to do that again. So yeah, things get a bit sketchy, we'll keep having a go, but if they look too nasty, well, no, we'll find another way. KLR's got pretty good fuel economy, pretty good range. We should be able to get our way out of trouble if we get in and need to backtrack. So we're 17.5 k's into the trip already and probably got our first problem. Besides being overloaded to the shithouse, myself being the main cause of the overloading, feels like I've got a doughy back tyre. Bike was serviced, that's our service this morning. The guys probably checked it all over, well the guys would have checked it over. QB4 in Toowoomba, they're a really good shop. Really came to the table when I bought this bike, did a good deal on it. So yeah, first this morning, they would have checked it over, probably had it set, for normal man size, and probably had it set for not loaded size. Now, I've got no idea what it should be, let's be honest. I don't know, didn't look it up. We're winging it, like I said, we're just going to wing this whole trip, and see what happens. Feels a bit doughy, doesn't feel bad. When we get to Cecil Plains, it's probably 20-30 k's up the road here. We'll stop and have a look. If the tyre feels really hot or looks a bit dodgy, we'll do something about it then. Otherwise, we're just going to keep chugging. We'll catch up. Well, just pulled up for a sec. It's all turned into a big learning experience for me. Learning that charge your fucking batteries before you leave. Thought I had, but it's only 20% left on this one already. We've only been on the road for an hour and a half. We've got at least 3 or 4 hours ahead of us. Also learning that overloading your motorcycle, which no doubtably this one is, gets you feeling really loose in the arse end. Gets you feeling really worried sometimes when you go around some corners and it just starts to feel like it's sliding. It looks fine though. It doesn't look flat. Didn't make a tyre gauge though, did I? That would have been handy. I think it'll be right. We'll keep going. We'll get to Tara. See what's happening there. Shouldn't need any fuel. To be honest, should do this whole trip on one tank, really. Maybe not the whole trip. Get some miles in the morning, and we might come home along the highway, stop at Chinchilla, get a bit of fuel there, take it easy on the way home. Who knows? The way these bloody clouds look, we might be wet. We'll see. So I'm just cruising along here, wondering, shit, is this microphone even hooked up? I wonder if people can even hear me. Oh shit, here we go. Like I was saying, we're going to drop right off here. We're going to give him all the road. Probably a bit too much there, but it's a bit more of an incline than I... Fuck, that was skid. A bit more of an incline than I'd planned on. Anyway, we're all good. She's all good. We'll keep going. Hopefully we won't meet too many more. Seeing as there's a bit more of a back road, we should be right. We shouldn't meet too many. There would have been room there, but you never know. It might be a young fella on his first trip to town in the truck. He might not be real confident in his driving. He might want a bit more road. I'll give him all the road. It is a bloody nice road. I'm only a tourist, he's working. So a bit of a fire through here. It's really nice out here. This is the Dunmore State Forest. It's out the other side of Cecil Plains on the Cecil Plains Mooney Road. It's a really nice ride through here. As long as you're not meeting some cattle trucks or some grain trucks, just poke along. So they're harvesting out there. Yeah, it's actually strange coming through here and seeing it so green. Used to seeing everything so dead. Sand in soil sort of drains away the moisture pretty quickly, but we have had a hell of a lot of rain, so I'm sort of expecting these gas roads. Here we go. What's this road here? That's alright. These gas roads could be a bit of a mess. I don't know how many of the locals like to go and play on them. I know I would. A little bit. Might not even be able to get on them yet. It might be gated. But we are far enough away from civilization out here that they should be right. Enough away from anywhere that don't bother putting fences or gates on, because there's no one out there. Now look, we're not in the middle of nowhere. We're not in the outback. Shit, we're only about 4.5, 5 hours from Brisbane. It's just down the road. Most of the population in Australia lives on the coast. There's not very many people out here. Might have to keep gas bagging until this battery runs out. It reckons there's only 20% left. Seems to be going down awfully quick. So I'm actually using the Acaso Brave 6 camera. Had some pretty good reviews. It seemed to be a pretty good option, to be honest. I don't really afford to spend $800-900, whatever it is, for a new GoPro. See how this little bugger goes. You never know, if I keep doing this, might upgrade. It's a bit green, it's a bit way off that crop. We'll be back and we get some more fun stuff. So speaking of the fun stuff, there's a few little dips and that along this road. It used to be pretty wild when it was gravel. There's a lot of puckering going through these when it's gravel. Never knew quite how bad it was washed out in the bottom. Good fun now though. So this is the bit of road that I'm most worried about meeting these trucks on. It gets a bit narrow up here. Just about to about 3/4 of a lane really. I think it should be smooth sailing though. Beautiful quiet roads usually. Roadworks coming up, let's see if they're improving or just putting them up because the road's stuffed and they're not doing anything about it. 50-50 what's happening. We're just over this rise, I reckon. No, gully's washed away in the rain. Oh shit. Big time. Fuck it up the middle. Heading riding that sand. Bounce over a few rocks. Don't like it when it gets loose. Actually, it's amazing. Oh, boy. There's some nice potholes. It's amazing how much water can run through here. The ground being so uneven, and it gets some big downpours through here. Hopefully it'll be uneventful for a bit. So this hill we got coming up here, sort of a steep, sharp little hill. Doesn't look like much. Sort of just jumps up out of nowhere though. When we get to the top, I'm going to turn around and come back down just so you can see the view. It's actually pretty amazing how high it is. Tell you what, if you really plot up here when you're in a truck too. Just gets steeper and steeper. Luckily I'm in an old farm tractor. Really impressed with this KLR. Just pokes along. Don't need a heap of power. I've had the Africa Twin, it was too powerful. Too powerful, too heavy. Hell of a lot of fun. Oh, what have we got here? I'll keep going so I don't look like a weirdo instead. Anyway, the Africa Twin, yeah, it was good. Glorious. I did love that bike. I didn't sell it because of the accident, didn't scare me off. Or wouldn't be riding now. just too heavy, too tall, too heavy. I ride a bike every day if I can. I'll do 100 k's a day to and from work. It's great out on the highway, but you're in town, pull up the traffic lights, you lean over a bit and you nearly fall over the damn thing. They're a tourer really, they're not a adventure bike, they're a... Actually, I watched a video the other day. The guy really nailed it. They're not a adventure bike, they're a... Oh, I don't remember what he said. He nailed it though. Something like the KLR is probably not the most adventurous bike either, really. It's still a bit heavy to really go off-road too much. I'm going to give it a fair crack. Now, the people who give it a fair crack, a YouTuber on the back wheel, Northern Queensland, love him. He definitely gives it a crack. The hell of a crack. Gets bogged for a whole day too. Hopefully I won't be following in his footsteps. He's a little bit more adventurous than me though. He's probably got a bit more talent. I'm just going to poke along. A little bit of fun off road, nothing too serious though. Alright, back short. So I was saying this is my first trip. First camping trip too, really, since I was a Boy Scout, bloody 30-something years ago. What really prompted me to do this is another YouTuber by the name of Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve. Still don't know how I came across his channel on YouTube. Must have been just the will of the algorithm. I love it. He's a maniac. He's gone through a bit of hardship recently, losing his wife. It's destroyed the poor man. He's trying to get back on the horse and get into his camping again. Wish him all the best, of course. Steve can camp in a roundabout. Stealth camp. Bushy old roundabout. And you'll think that he's going to jail. He gets that worked up, that worried, it's unreal. It makes for a really good viewing. I don't know how good viewing this is going to make. Who knows? We've got to start somewhere though. Never know. Could be a good. See how it all works out in the edit. See why people do the vlogging, moto vlogging though. If you can't get the music going, you're stuck in your own head. Why not have a chat? And you got a mate sitting next to you. Have a bit of a chat. Get a few ideas, a few things you've been thinking about. Keeps the mind thinking. Jesus, bloody wet out here. Usually you come out this way and it's just dead. Everything's just dead. It has rained for a good few weeks now, but just the amount we've been getting constantly. Every other week. 25 mil, 30 mil, 80 mil. Place is just saturated. But makes a good change for no rain. Wet drought is still drought though. It rains, and you can't get on the ground. Spend all that money, you put the crop in, you can't get it off. Probably worse than a dry drought where you wouldn't put anything in. You wouldn't spend the money to put the crop in, because you know you're not going to get anything. Wet drought, you spend all that money. a lot of these fellas get a crop off. Due for a few good years. Not there's a lot of crop through here. We're more grazing at the moment. Still in the sandy stuff. Not that you can't grow a crop in it, plenty of people do. This is the Cambridge Crossing Road. Straight shot through here to Tara. Stop and throw some love juice in the bike anyway. Needs it or not, then we know we're right. Head out, a bit more bitumen.